you're watching later, hello. I'm really gonna try and not make this long because I know I've just been giving you guys live streams and it's probably really annoying to try and keep track of me every day if I do an hour live stream every day, so I don't blame you. So I just want to pop in, and if someone shows up, great. If not, that's okay. I'm just going to tell you about my day. I saw my real dad today, and I saw my little brother. We had a pizza party at my sister Angela's house. It was really nice, and I had some conversation with him, my dad, that I wasn't expecting, and it was something that really kind of gave me a few little light bulb moments. Maybe I'll go into that later, but Paul, I was just about to text you. Yeah, it was good. It was good. And Ammon is so cute, my little brother. I think he's 17. Is he 16? Wait, how old is he? I think he's 16 or 17. I don't know. But he is just the sweetest dude on the whole planet. I love him so much. I love when I get to see him. Hi, Leah. So, okay, so I'm trying to think. A lot of you left questions. Here, I can look it up. Hold on. And then there was something else I wanted to talk about, but I wonder if I should make a whole video of it. Let's see. Sorry if you're watching later. This is really boring. I'm sorry. Hello from Germany. It's awesome. Okay, I think it was under this one, maybe? Okay. What's your favorite Japanese food or foods? I love Japanese so much. The only thing I don't love is sushi. Everything else, pretty much, I love. And I also don't like squid and octopus and all that kind of cooked sushi, too. When was the last time you saw your dad? Last Christmas. I only see him once a year. And he understands why. We talked about that again tonight, and he once again told me, because like I told him what I do and that I tell you guys a lot and stuff, and he's like, I don't care what you say as long as it's something that's going to help you to heal. He's like he's humbled himself to the point that he's like, I'm paying consequences, and that's my own fault, and I still love you because you're my child and I want the best for you, so I'll just, whatever you need to do for you is what you need to do. Favorite Mexican food? Ooh. I'm pretty basic, probably just tacos, like a hard taco loaded with stuff. I love rice and beans though, and I love burritos, and I think I love all Mexican food, just as long as it's not spicy, which is hard to find. I'm okay. I was nervous, but there were a lot of like unexpected conversations that happened between me and him tonight. A few different conversations, and I actually kind of ended up, I didn't cry, but I almost did, breaking down just a little bit. And he shared with me some really personal things that helped him to do whatever he could to make his life better. And I guess I just wasn't expecting to hear from this guy that treated me like that in my childhood. It was very interesting to hear what helped him be a better person, and it was unexpected, and I'm really grateful for it. It was a really good conversation. What happened between us? When my parents got divorced, when my parents got divorced, hold on, hold the phone. Okay, let's try this again. You're gonna need to cooperate. I'm not gonna do this again. Are you kidding? Don't do it. Don't do it. I talked to my dad obviously I lived with my mom after the divorce, and I continued to talk, um, to my dad a little bit after the divorce. Like, I wasn't living with him. My mom had full custody, obviously. But like, I feel like in the beginning, for the first few years, I would still see him at Christmas and birthdays and all the holidays pretty much. And then over the years, I kind of just faded to just Christmas, because I started getting repressed memories that came up. Um, and his face and his hands and his feet trigger it. So it's really hard for me to see him in person. But he, I know, I think I have a kidney stone. But he, explain. You had to explain, or you want me to explain, Libby? What was I saying? I don't know. He just shared with me some really personal things, and for some reason it just really hit me hard. And I don't know. I know it's so hard for a lot of people to understand. Why would you forgive someone who did those things to you? I know it's hard to understand if you're not in me and in my brain and in my faith and what I believe will set me free. So for me, it's like I forgave him. I haven't forgotten, obviously, but I look at him different now. Like, I feel like he's doing his best to fix all of his wrongdoings and be the best person he can be, and that's all I can ask for as long as he's happy. Yeah, thanks, Steph. I appreciate that. I know a lot of people don't understand it, and that's okay. That's totally okay. I probably wouldn't either if I watched somebody and, yes, he abused me. If I like watched somebody and that I cared about and they told me the stories that I've shared with you guys. I haven't really shared specific stories. I have a little bit here and there. Then I agree, Kylie. Thank you. It's okay. No worries. I mean, it sucked and it was a scary time, and but I think it's so cheesy, but it made me who I am. Like, I wouldn't have been able to fight other things later in life if I didn't grow up fighting what I had to fight with. And I brought that up to him again today, and I said, I appreciate you telling me a couple Christmases ago. So here's the thing. Okay, let's rewind. So I think it was the first year of Danny's in my marriage. I don't know. We took my dad to dinner, and he was alone at the time. He didn't have my little brother. My little brother was with his mother, who passed away later. But we were at dinner, and this was right after I started getting repressed memories coming up of things that he did to me. So we asked him at dinner. I asked him, and I said, Dad, I'm having this memory. I'm having this memory, having this memory. And I just like told him everything. And I said, I need to know if this happened. And he said, no, of course not. I would never hurt you like that. And this was back when he was like not doing okay. And it was so obvious that he was just, I don't know, but he's like, no, I would never do that. And so for years and years, I kind of clammed up and tried to avoid him as much as I could. And that's when I only started seeing him on Christmas time, and only when my siblings and Danny could be there, stuff like that. But then a couple years, 2 or 3 years ago, I think it was 3 years ago, maybe 2, I don't know. It was right after he had been baptized back into our church, which is a big deal, and it's something you have to work really hard for, and he did. And it took years and years, but he did it. Anyway, it was that Christmas, and he came up to me, and he said, and so this would be 10, 12 years later after I asked him for the first time. So he comes up to me and he says, I just want you to know that it's very possible that I did those things and I don't remember because of stuff that he was on that messes with your head. And for some reason that was like for me, a big sigh of relief and validation. Even though he didn't remember it, I just at least felt grateful that he owned up to the fact that it was very possible. Because siblings of mine have told him things, and he's like, I don't remember this at all. So I took that, and that helped me to get through it. And now every time I see him, I kind of see like, I don't see my dad, I see like a brother, someone who sunk to the lowest of lows and is hated by so many people. And to see him humble himself and do what he needed to do to get himself straight in a good way, like a spiritual way. And I don't know, I'm proud of him. And that's okay if you don't understand. That's okay if you get angry. I know people have gotten angry before, being like, why would you spend time with a pedophile? Why would you do, if he hurt you in this way, in this way, in this way, why would you do that? But it's such a personal, forgiveness is such a personal thing that for me, I believe sets me free, and it did. The day that I forgave my dad, I can't even tell you the burden that was lifted off my shoulders and this darkness. Danny even said it. He said, the darkness that's been over you for our whole marriage is gone, like in that instant. It was very powerful, very awesome. And ever since then, I think of him as a brother and another child of God, just like me. And that I'm just grateful that he's doing well as far as his like salvation and stuff goes. Do I not have water in here? Rude. I have candy in here, but no water? What kind of bathroom is this? Anyway. Basically, Karina, I asked him if he did things to me, and he denied it. And then about 12 years later, he came up to me and said that it was very possible. Oh my gosh, I have to pee. Look out, guys, I'm leaking. I'm trying to push out what I think is a kidney stone, so hold on. Hallelujah. That hurts. Oh no, it hurts. People will find any reason to be mad. Leave them to it. You have been through hell and back with your dad. Yeah. You have to do it. You have to do screw what everyone else thinks. Thank you, Steph. Hi, Nat. Thank you. And that really is how it is. I mean, there's like, I wouldn't just be doing this for the hell of it, or, you know, like, there's a very big reason that I did this that goes beyond him and beyond me. Like, I don't know. The second I saw him getting humble and doing the hard work that he needed to do to get better, that's when I started to consider forgiving. And then once I can't share it so personal, but basically I had a little moment with him right before he was baptized back into our church, and I'm not kidding, like it rushed over me like, okay, it's time to let this go. I love you. I forgive you. Thank you for the good things that you taught me and the goodness that you gave me, and I'll cherish that forever. And as far as the other stuff, I just can't be around you a lot because your face triggers me, your hands, your feet, and he gets that. He understands. So well, my dad was narcissistic growing up too, as you know. And that's why I give him so much credit that he's actually he's aware of what's going on around him, and he cares more about everyone else now instead of himself. But growing up, it was all about him. Like, he's just so different now. I don't know how else to explain it. Wait, what are you talking about, Libby? Libby, I don't get it. Yeah, I totally completely want my life to fall apart and be complicated and harder, so much harder than it would have been otherwise. Just get... What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. What's the difference between a Crown Vic and an Audi A4? Is this for homework? I'm really good at helping with homework. Yeah, they're our parents. They made us. They raised us, and he had a big hand in the heart that I have. Like, he, aside from all the abuse, he always taught us to be humble and grateful for every little thing that we had. He taught us to share with other people. He taught us to be generous with other people. So there were a lot of good things that he taught me. He taught me the gospel, the church, and there were a lot of positive things. And now when I remember, I always fail, but I try at least to just focus on those memories now, because I'm ready to let go of the others. Joe, the answer is, what's the difference between a Crown Vic and an Audi A4? Well, a Crown Vic is when you have that, and then the Audi A4 is when you have it. So, you're welcome. You're going to ace that test. Oh, I hate myself. Should I sing you guys a song from the toilet before I go? Because I need to go. But it might be kind of funny to sing to you from the toilet. I wonder if that would wake up my neighbors. It would have to be like a quiet song. What should I sing? Oh, I believe it, Steph. I believe it. I believe that's why I'm an empath too. Okay, let's see. What quiet song could I sing? Do you like a lullaby? Do you want Silent Night? What do you want me to sing? How are the car children formed in the Pixar movie Cars? From metal? Dahlia. You're welcome. Old Town Road. That's what I said, Joe. That's what I said. But they're alive? Metal can be alive. You don't discriminate against metal, Leah. Hi, Almaho. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye. Okay, what do you guys want me to sing? What's a quiet, pretty song? Or just a pretty song? Someone request something. What about, like, I don't know. I have to pee again. Oh, it's getting there. I can feel it seem creep from the toilet. Moon River. I don't know that very well. Okay. Bye, bye, bye. We'll see how this goes. Tell me if I'm too loud or the music is too loud, as per usual. Should I try and sing it like soft, like a lullaby? Ew. When you're here before, couldn't look you in the eye. Wait, am I doing a lullaby? You're just like an angel. I'm worried I'm gonna wake my neighbors. Your skin makes me cry. I'm singing really softly. You float like a feather. Hold on a minute. Did you hear that? I heard a man go, "What is that?" Did you hear that? Okay, I'm gonna have to go in my room to do it so there are more walls between us. Dang it. I wish. Or I could just sing it like as quiet as I've ever sung it. How about that? Wish I was special. hard to sing this quiet. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. Can you even hear the music? Can you even hear the music? I want to have control. My name is Ho. Oh, you meant to say hi. Oh, well, hi. I'm Shanny. Honey, I want a perfect soul. And I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so freaking special. I forgot I was on YouTube for a second. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't... You can't hear it? The music or me? I should run in. She's running. Is that better? Running. She's running. Oh, you can't hear it. Run, run, running. Wait, that's hard when you sing soft to hold it out like that. Running. Ooh. Whatever makes you happy. Whatever you are. You're so freaking special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong here. That's really hard to sing quietly. Still fun. Awesome, Joe. Good for you. That's way cool. Well, that was fun. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys tomorrow for something. And remember forever and always that you are beautiful, you are worth it, and I am too. I love you guys so much. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.